and be the one to score the winner in training. Finish the game on a Ronaldo goal. Next goal wins it, and he'd invariably get the goal. We felt we had the best players, we felt we had the best team for a couple of years. But you need to do it in the Champions League to be cemented as a great team. It was only Giggsy and Scholesy who played in that game that had been part of the '99 team. And so all of us others, it was almost like a shadow over us a little bit. And for Cristiano, he wins that, you've probably got a good chance of winning the Ballon d'Or. And that's what he wanted.
Brown with a left-footed ball in! Cristiano Ronaldo hits Manchester United into the lead!
His time in Manchester United was his apprenticeship in many ways.
Bravo Cristiano, vous entrez dans la grande famille du Ballon d'Or France Football. Vous en êtes maintenant un membre éminent de plein droit. Bravo.
People said to me, how did you get that skinny kid, you know, into that big muscly guy in 6 months? But it took 5.5 years that we worked together for him to produce what he wanted to produce. It takes time.
I spoke to him a lot about staying, and he was like, I've dreamed about playing for Real Madrid. I've done everything here. I've had a great time. I love this club. I love Man United. It'll always be part of me, but it's a new chapter now.
When he left Manchester United for Real Madrid, he'd have seen something completely different.
It was pretty clear immediately that irrespective of Real Madrid being the most historic club in the world, the most successful club in the world, this was going to be the biggest media event in their entire history. It was going to dominate the rolling news all over the world.
Take a look at this. 80,000 capacity in the Bernabeu Stadium, and to be honest, they're almost at that capacity here.
Y los sueños de millones de aficionados en todo el mundo. Hoy ha llegado el momento. Hoy damos la bienvenida a su nueva casa. Hoy recibimos a Cristiano Ronaldo.
In the stadium, looking up and around, what struck you was the number of different nationalities. There were people from Africa, there were people from all over Asia. It was a snapshot of precisely what Real Madrid wanted to achieve then and going forward in marketing terms.
He is the best of the world. More than Messi, more than Kaká, and more than anyone.
1, 2, 3. It's a massive move when you go to one of the giants in Spain. There's a difference when you go there, and the expectancy levels are enormous, particularly of the big stars. People who go to football matches are your middle classes. The people that go to the opera, they're all members. You know, they don't go there for sing-song and an atmosphere and a few beers. They go there to watch football, and you have to entertain them. The great players love it.
One of the ways in which special can become great is timing. This arriving era of social media, of games that bore players' images and names, and were in every living room around the civilized world. When that spark became a fire because Ronaldo was good-looking and Hollywood style and brilliant at his sport, but also cosmopolitan and aspirational, when those two forces meet head-on, the explosion is positive.
There has been a massive cultural change. It used to be that your family was associated with a club, they supported a club, and you supported the same team. Now, what happens is, with the growth of social media and gaming and the whole digital landscape booming, people's loyalties are now with the players.
Ronaldo and Messi were both born into a world and a time in their career when the social media landscape was quickly changing, and the media landscape in particular. We saw the likes of Facebook popping up, followed by Twitter. Someone who may live in, say, the Philippines wouldn't necessarily be able to go watch him in a match, but they can reenact and become him through a game. Younger football fans now have this access that's almost unfiltered and can be 24 hours a day.
Run.
He's constantly there and constantly kind of leading that evolution of how they interact with their favorite players.
We will have a penalty shootout for a place in the final of Euro 2012.
Portugal versus Spain, semi-finals of the European Championship. Penalty shootout, massive rivals. Doesn't get much bigger than that.
Bruno Alves for Portugal. Oh, and he's hit the bar!
Of the man.
If you look back now at 2012, he was at the club that he'd yearned to play for. He was already their dominant footballer, yet he was suffering.
Barcelona were winning all the popularity contests. Lionel Messi was winning all the Ballon d'Ors.
Lionel Messi.
This year we win. This is the difference. And because we've been better than them, we play better than them, so we deserve to win the league. This is the only difference.
He feeds off negativity. You can give him all the positives in it, but you'll find that one negative comment that will be the one that's probably put on the door of the hotel room that he's staying in, and then that's used as the fuel.
What really stood out for me when I first started work with him was he would do a lot of the stuff that other players at high level were just not willing to do. He would make incredible sacrifices that a lot of others just didn't have the time for.
I saw the work that boy put in. From the minute he woke up, go in the gym, do his core, go out into the training ground early, do his tricks. Everything was geared for him to becoming the best player in the world, not part of the pack.
To score 69 goals, you know, in a calendar year, 2013, is just phenomenal.
When I was playing, or certainly when I started, if you got 1 and 2, then you were a brilliant player, and that's what all forwards tried to do. But his numbers are crazy.
Left foot, right foot, outside the box, inside the box, with his head. Goals where you just think, how has he even got that strike away?
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Just a phenomenal goal-scoring machine.
Messi was best before, but now it's Ronaldo time. Ronaldo!
Madrid winning La Decima is one of the great stories of football.
Ronaldo shrugs off his shirt and Atletico Madrid have lost here in Lisbon. Real triumphant.
People are celebrating in the dressing room, the trophies getting passed around, champagne's popping, people are drinking beers, like the atmosphere is just incredible. And then I saw a small group of players, Marcelo, Pepe and Cristiano. I had to ask, Cristiano, what are you talking about? And he said, we're talking about next year, we have to go and win it again. And I just thought, wow.
Família foi fundamental.
O pai do Cristiano, o Diniz, era muito bom amigo.
O pai era uma pessoa extremamente presente, sobretudo nos jogos. Era um pai que não pressionava o seu filho.
Penso que a gente, então, aqui na Madeira, temos muito enraizado o conceito família, de se juntar. Também quando dá quando se tem que cortar o cordão umbilical, mais doloroso.
Ronaldo's father died in 2005 when Ronaldo was still just 20. He had suffered from alcoholism for quite a while and he suffered from liver failure.
A mãe de Ronaldo foi, de facto, o grande sustento, não só financeiro, mas também do ponto de vista familiar. Dolores cresceu na pobreza, mas estava determinada a garantir Cristiano Ronaldo e o resto da família não passariam dificuldades. Quando Diniz estava desempregado, Dolores deixou os seus filhos para trás e emigrou sozinha para Paris.
Aqui na Madeira, eu acho que havia na família, principalmente as pessoas humildes, pobres.
Dolores Cristiano Ronaldo's mum is a phenomenon. She didn't just show him love and protect him and give him the freedom to move to Lisbon age 12. She demonstrated him that survival, that thriving, that being the best version of yourself is relentless, morning, noon and night.
My dream is always to have a son young. So I have Cristiano, so I'm so proud for that.
Ele procurou ser pai aos 25 anos e isso também traduz o espírito de família.
When the people ask me the question if Cristiano changed my life, of course, because you know, it's another member in the family. It's something is coming from your blood. I'm so happy. In another way, I'm happy because you see his daddy still play football, still win things, still fit, still good, still score goals. And this is for me, it's always my dream.
Ronaldo at Euro 2016 was a fascinating figure. And he knew that team was good, but he knew he also had to carry that team in many ways.
1-1 the final score. Penalty kicks it is.
Ronaldo was needed where he had to step forward.
Deafening whistles in his ears. Didn't trouble Ronaldo. Slamming the ball home. To cross and Ronaldo's met it. What a leap. What a jump that was from CR7. It will be Portugal in Paris on Sunday. Maybe this is their and their Crown Prince Cristiano's year.
Todos os portugueses que já estavam à espera de uma conquista, tivemos também uma geração de ouro, Eusébio, Luís Figo, e tivemos esta que é muito sustentada no talento e determinação do Cristiano Ronaldo.
Para o Ronaldo, ele já tinha ganho tanta coisa.
Bravo!
Em termos individuais, em termos de clube. E nós sabíamos que ele queria deixar também a sua marca.
Echoes of 1998. France in the final at the Stade de France, facing a team of Portuguese speakers whose star is Ronaldo.
One of the key themes about Cristiano Ronaldo is that he's always thought that he can't be beaten.
Tired him very strongly, Ronaldo's writhing. He looks hurt. Well, the biggest criticism of him is for these sort of moments when the drama takes over.
He was on the pitch, then he was off the pitch.
Ronaldo's gone down, he's coming off. And there are going to be tears. This was his stage. This is not how it was supposed to end in France this summer for Cristiano Ronaldo.
He was shouting to every name, he was coordinating the players, he was giving some information. I think almost everyone felt his presence on touchline.
The shot! Super strike! And there smashes Portugal up to the verge of glory!
France were all set up to win that game. It was France's final, it was their tournament. But there was another force acting on that team that went beyond being the host nation.
Look how excited Cristiano Ronaldo is. All that he's achieved, all that wealth that he's accumulated, but he's never done this.
The way he was trying to drive his team, his country forward from the touchline, I think that told you everything, how much he wanted to win.
Nada acreditava em Portugal e a verdade é que conseguimos. Muito feliz, dos dias mais felizes da minha vida. Nem em troféus individuais, nem em Champions. Este é o momento mais feliz da minha vida. Já chorei 3 ou 4 vezes. De verdade, mesmo do coração, juro pelo meu filho. É o momento mais feliz da minha vida. Estou mesmo contente, mas contente. Podia repetir 100 vezes. Estou mesmo feliz. Era o título que me faltava na minha carreira. Entramos na história de Portugal. Fomos os primeiros.
Best players can evolve and change their game to suit them for where they are at certain points of their career.
Ronaldo!
He's not going to be as quick and explosive as he was when he was 21, 22, 23. So he's playing the game to be as effective as he can in the right areas of the pitch.
Juventus had, on a sporting level, achieved magnificent success. They had built a team that had reached 2 Champions League finals. Yet there was a lot of criticism aimed at Juventus for not having managed to capture the American market, the Asian market in much the way that, say, Milan did. What they needed was the global moneymaker, a way of being recognized around the world.
Na pandemia que ele ficou cá, veio aqui ao Nacional a este relevado treinar e era ver um rapaz com 36 anos ou 37 anos, a vontade com que ele treinava depois de já ter conquistado tudo o que nós já sabemos que ele conquistou-se, e ainda treina como se amanhã quer ser novamente o melhor, o maior.
De uma forma individual, se ele sentia que a equipa não estava a corresponder, ele pegava e agarrava nos colegas e ia tudo atrás do Cristiano.
Qualquer coisa que nós fizéssemos, um jogo, uma brincadeira, ele queria ser sempre o melhor, o primeiro.
Ronaldo dall'altra parte, destro in area, poi il tocco con gol!
Ronaldo's head first into anything that's going to make him a better player. In modern day football, he's changed it massively because he's probably been the top player that's really delved into sports science and prolonging his career.
Yeah, listen, I think he's part of a group of sports people of our generation who are playing well into their 30s at the top level still. Serena Williams, Roger Federer, Nadal, LeBron, Tom Brady. And they make sacrifices that others don't. And they have that obsession that lives and breathes inside of them that is just, that fire never goes out.
The numbers that he's managed to put on the board are mind-blowing. You know, to go past Pele, but to do it in, you know, European football, and it's just incredible.
Individual accolades, team awards, trophies, his goal-scoring record, you have to say that he's at genius level as a footballer.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
He's probably the greatest footballer that ever lived.
Ronaldo's met it! What a jump that was from CR7.
When I speak to Cristiano even now, and you listen to him speak, and there's a little bit of anger in there even still that helps him get out on the pitch and produce the moments that he's still producing. You don't need it, but he will find something that switches that switch, that lights that fire to go out again.